Welcome to your daily dose of hope. I'm Phyllis Nichols, and I'm glad you're here. There's a quote I came across recently that I really liked, and I wanted to share it with you. And here it is. Reaching for hope is often just as easy as bracing for disappointment. It was written by Shannan Martin in her book, Counterweights, an essential practice for holding hope in a heavy world. But what I found interesting about it is how this whole idea of bracing for disappointment, like it's something I think a lot of us do. I know I certainly have, because we prepare ourselves for the worst. And I think sometimes we tell ourselves that that's helpful, right? We're protecting ourselves. We lower our expectations a little bit and we tell ourselves not to get too excited because we don't want to be disappointed. We don't want something to happen. I think sometimes also we're like, if I think about the worst possible thing, like maybe that'll mean the good thing will happen. I don't know. It's like we're trying to like reverse psychology ourselves. But all of that takes energy. And instead of imagining a future of doom or something that hasn't happened yet, we're telling ourselves a story. So what if we just told ourselves a different story? What if we spent that mental energy reaching for hope instead? We know hope doesn't mean pretending that everything is going to work out perfectly or that the world is perfect. But it does mean believing that whatever happens, we're going to find a way through. And it means trusting that good things are still possible, trusting ourselves to be able to manage what comes in our life. And it means giving ourselves permission to expect moments of joy instead of constantly preparing for loss or disappointment. Look, the future hasn't been written yet, and we get a say in what's going to happen. So if your mind is going to wander, then let it wander toward possibility, because that's where hope lives. This podcast is part of the Sound Advice FM network. Sound Advice FM, women's voices amplified.